Way from Jared's life was that he would have done anything for you, given anything for you, and that goes for anyone. He knew his calling was to help and to serve and to protect.
For the first time, the father of a fallen Marine spoke at length about his son's service and his sacrifice. Good evening, everyone. I'm Claire Kellett. Corey and Samantha had the night off. Jared Schmitz was among 13 service members killed last week in Afghanistan while helping with the airlift at the Kabul airport. He spoke today to Russell Kinsall about that day and his son's legacy.
Mark Schmitz said his son's remains should arrive in St. Louis in about a week or so, and has been told the interstate will be shut down as a large procession takes him to his final resting place, Jefferson Barracks National Cemetery. The family is very grateful for all the support they've received, including this billboard at I-70 and St. Charles Rock Road, one of two paying tribute to Lance Corporal Jared Schmitz. Mark Schmitz took a moment to kneel and pray at the Veterans Memorial in O'Fallon, Missouri today. Then he spoke to reporters about his son Jared with a mix of pride and grief.
And he's been my strength. He's been my light.
Schmitz said Jared wanted to be a Marine since he was a high school sophomore because he wanted to help others and make a difference. And that's what he believes his son was doing at the airport in Kabul. Schmitz said he learned more from Jared's commanding officer.
He said these guys are truly heroes in every sense of that word.
He said Jared's commanding officer says his unit was working at the Abbey Gate, helping evacuees get to safety and a better life. He said Jared's unit ran to the gate to help out when a suicide bomber's device went off, killing Schmitz and 12 others.
There was a lot of commotion, a lot of mad rushing to the gate all at the same time. And these Marines, the ones that weren't already on the wall, were rushing in there to help. And he said, I've never seen bravery like that.
Schmitz flew to Dover Air Force Base over the weekend to watch his son's remains and those of the other fallen service members return to American soil.
Watching these gentlemen salute and give their respect to each fallen individual was really moving.
He said if any good can come from his son's death is that Americans put aside their differences and rally around the 13 fallen service members. Then he remembered his son with a quote from former President Ronald Reagan.
He says that some people will spend a lifetime wondering if they made a difference in this world. Marines don't have that problem. And my son doesn't have that problem.
The Schmitz are asking any financial donations to go to the St. Louis Heroes Network. He also said there's been talk of maybe a tribute to the 13 service members who died that day and maybe a scholarship at Jared's high school. In Bridgeton, Russell Kinsall, News 4.
Such a proud father there to see the entire interview with Jared Schmitz's father and to learn more about the Marine sacrifice. Just look inside this story on the KMOV News app.